Okay, so example problem number 2. You have a house and it is some distance away from a store, but it's not a straight line. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's say that the directions are north, south, east, and west. Okay, so we know that the store is somewhere northeast of the house. Okay, but the question is, how far? Okay, so if we look at the triangle, I know that it's 1.5 kilometers east away, but that doesn't tell the whole story. It's some amount north. And the question, how far is the store from your house, only worries about the direct line, this hypotenuse side of the triangle. So we want to know this side. Okay, so how do we figure out the trig function in order to solve this problem? Okay, so what sides do I have? Well, I've got this side, and I'm looking for x, and I've got this angle of 55 degrees. Well, this side down here is the furthest side on the triangle away from our angle. So this is going to be our opposite side. So I'll label that my opposite side. Remember, when you're doing these, you don't have to label them opposite, adjacent. That's not necessarily part of the problem. If it helps, great. But I'm doing it now so that you understand what I'm thinking while I'm solving it, okay? So we've got the opposite side, and this is the longest side of the triangle, so it's definitely the hypotenuse, which I have to remember how to spell. H. Okay, that's close enough. So I've got my opposite hypotenuse, and I've got an angle. So what trig function connects those three things? So if we think about it, sine connects O and H, according to SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so sine connects opposite and hypotenuse, O and H, meaning that sine is the one we want to use. So I will use sine of theta is equal to my opposite divided by my hypotenuse side. So we're going to use this function, okay? So plugging in my numbers, sine of my angle, which is 55 degrees, is equal to the opposite side, which is 1.5 kilometers long, okay? 1.5 kilometers, divided by h, which is the distance we're trying to solve for. So I'm going to leave that as x. Okay, so again, like the first example, we have to solve for x. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to multiply both sides by x. So I multiply both sides by x, which is funny because multiply by x looks like x. I'm going to do it like that, okay? And so what I'm going to get is x times sine of 55 degrees is equal to 1.5 kilometers. Now I still haven't gotten x by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by sine of 55. So dividing both sides like that. That gives me x is equal to 1.5 kilometers divided by sine of 55 degrees, like that. Okay, and so now it's fine for me to plug it into the calculator. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to take sine, which is this one here. Actually, no, I got to start from above. My mistake. Okay, so we're going to start with the 1.5 that's on the top, so 1.5 kilometers, okay? And we're going to divide that by sine of 55, like that. Okay, whoops, wrong one. Back it up. Okay, so like that, okay, and close that parenthesis. And so then I hit equals, and that should be my answer, such that it's 1.83. Okay, so x is equal to 1.83 kilometers. That's how far the store is. from my house. If you guys feel like you want or need any more additional practice in the subject of this video, I put a link in the description to a couple practice problems and the solutions explained as best I can. So go ahead and check those out for some extra practice.